Hello and welcome back to Bannies Mill. We are expanding. Always expanding. Last episode we built a new little market and the first couple houses north of the river, and I think I was talking about, filling in some housing here and then doing some forest nodes to make different types of fruit. And I think that would be a great project for us today. So that's most likely what I'll be doing. Just as a quick review for those of you that maybe have not seen this series or have only seen a few episodes, the goal is to get to 1,000 people. We're nearing the halfway point. Hopefully by the end of this episode, actually, we should be close to the halfway point. We have a decent tools, good on clothes. Our big problems are firewood and food. So we're getting close to autumn. Hopefully we'll get enough in the autumn that will rebound. But now you're understanding why it's so important that we build these forest nodes. So what I'm going to do is basically we're going to put the housing along here. I'm not worried about the housing on the upper part of this arc. So I'm going to do this. So we'll put a forest node roughly here. And I'm going to do this. We'll put a forest node roughly here. And I'm going to do this. We'll put a forest node roughly here. So we're going to have a lot of people coming across here. This will probably fill up. But another thing I want to do, because we have 400 iron, I'm going to go ahead and say, do we have any coal? Did any get stockpiled yet? None here. Even though this is a coal mine with 6 miners in it, and it's bringing out 350 a year. Jeez. We're using resources like crazy. Well, I'm going to try that. See if there's any coal at all. Might actually make sense to put another mine in now that I think about it. Let's do... Yeah, let's do another one of these. This one is salt. We might actually have quite a bit of salt saved up now. Maybe I could go ahead and switch this over to coal for a bit. I don't even remember what I got the salt for. It was like for a specific project. But we're in autumn, so I'll go ahead and do a few of these houses. Oh, for some reason I forgot to do these, but because we don't have glass, they didn't get built by accident. Lumber or glass, for that matter. Let's turn this back on to make some glass. See, the food is coming in, but not nearly as fast as I'd like to see. So, having a bunch of trees come in will be super helpful. And then I need to decide which fruit I want to have. Let's take a look and see what we already have seeds for. Mulberries, quinces, plums. Mulberries, quinces, and plums. So we could do apples, apricots, and cherries. We could do grapes. Make like proper grape wine. Peaches, pears, pecans. So those two are taken. Is mulberry even an option? No. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna do apples, cherries, and grapes, I think. So I'm gonna go... apple, cherry. Great. And then we go here. And we build this right here. Here and right here. That's gonna be cool. If we survive, we're at 12,000 food. Oh gosh, we need these guys. I think we need to build a few more lumber mills. Let's check our trade goods. We don't want any of that. Oh, I was gonna buy more pigs because those died. Okay, never mind. Let's say more red Frisians, and let's split you. Okay, more cows. And then, what'd you bring? Okay, they really want me to have bison this time. I don't know why. I've never seen them want me to have bison so much. Okay, we are gonna go. This is gonna be obnoxious, but we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just I've had enough of not having enough of these. And then get ourselves another decent sized stockpile there. Did that fill? Yeah, of course it did. Let's give them another one here. Put a temp there, I guess. Okay. How are we looking on the housing balance? I did not check that. Things are going fast. I was playing Foundation before this. Foundation is just like so calm and peaceful. It's like 3 things happen at a time. Here it's like you've got 100 things. If you drop the ball on one of them, you could spiral out of control. 206 families. Yeah, so as many houses as we want to build, there will be people to fill them. Look at that though. Look at that. It's so sweet. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're going to have additional forms of food coming in here soon. These guys are about to get built. We have 2,000 wood. I love it. So let's go ahead and do 2 guys in here. We'll do 3 lumber, 3 firewood, and we'll get this town rolling. Sheep are doing better. They had stagnated, but they're doing better now. Logs and stone, logs and stone. Boy, these look like ants. Hopefully we can get this firewood under control and all this yellow is going to go away. Did you make any? It says you have coal. Oh, you need 3 and you have 2. Okay, that's fine. Well, I switched that one over, so yeah, so you're going to make lumber. You're going to make lumber. You're gonna make firewood. You're gonna make firewood. You're gonna make firewood. You're gonna go to 2. You're gonna go to 2. And you're gonna go to 2. What? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Somebody was understaffed, but you're good now. So we got firewood down here. Firewood here. Now 3 lumber, 3 firewood. That should help. That should bring an injection of firewood into the population. Man, look at their like ants up here getting stuff, hauling it back. This is gonna be awesome. We have 1,200 stone, so we don't need this stone, but better to have it on hand. This chapel did not get built because we're low on lumber. So these guys are doing a huge service here if they can get that going. Hopefully we can get food stabilized soon. Fish is that low. That's kind of surprising. So this one does 450 a year. This one does 800 a year. See, that's crazy, but maybe it's because of these are in the way. But if you put one of these like out in the open, it could easily do 1,200 a year. So, it's my fault. What I should do is bring a road, you know, bring like a thing out here, put one out in the middle just to test it. But this guy should be doing good. He's got 4 workers. See, people leave comments all the time about you should max out your workers in these different places, but this facility is limited by where I put it. And I think right now it has 4, well, it was also a partial year last year, so I won't fritz out too much, but if we have another couple years where it's only 500 or 600, I'm going to drop this down, and I bet it won't change the output. Because I've had fishing huts like this with 1 worker and bring 800 a year. So, I don't know. And I keep forgetting to rip this one out and put a road and more storage here. Because I just feel like if we had a little bit more barn storage and a road to improve their walking speed, that might ever so slightly make it so that some of these fields aren't, you know, still halfway left at the end. Well, there we go. We got that built. That'll help. Did this? Okay, this house is okay. The lumber's catching up. That's great. Pardon me again. Let's go ahead and do one down here. And then one up here. Okay, we want to do 2 foresters in the apple lodge. So what they're going to do is they're going to plant new apple trees in this ring. And then the gatherer's hut is going to come along and gather up the apples that the apple lodge produced. So it'll take probably 3 years. So we're in 42 right now. It'll probably be, probably 45 will be the year that we start getting that. All right, so we're at 459. So am I going to be... I don't know if we're going to get 40 people in the next 10 minutes. I might have been a little overzealous saying we could do that by the end of this episode. But here in a minute or so... Okay, see, they're starting to get these pumpkins. This is like the project I want to do. We're going to get like 3 deliveries. People are going to get sick. Like, all this stuff is going to distract me from this simple job. When this pumpkin patch gets mostly brought in, I'm gesturing with my hand. Can you guys see it? We're going to build a road, right? Like here, and then we're going to put barns all along here so that these workers, when they're working these other fields, don't have as far to go. That's the goal. That's the hope. See? Delivery. Let's just do it real quick, and then we'll come back. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Somebody tell me. Don't let me forget. Flowers. Tools. Charcoal. We need charcoal more than any of this other stuff. So let's see. Charcoal. Do we have an 1,800 of value? I don't know. But I bet we have... I bet we can do 900. I bet we can do that. 250 here. We'll do 10 of those, and then, oh dang, this is gonna be tough math. Let's go 50. Look at that. Look at me go with the math, huh? Alright, so that brings in 300 charcoal. That will help. That will help. While we're still getting ahead on the heating, having some extra charcoal will help immensely. Okay. Alright. I didn't forget, guys. I didn't forget. We're halfway. We're in late autumn. It's gonna get to like 20%, and then it's gonna snow. And all the pumpkins are gonna disappear. And that's when we are going to remove the field. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to accidentally do that yet. What could you possibly have brought me? They really want me to have bison this playthrough. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Them just keep bringing the same animal over and over. Bison are one of the few that I just don't get very often. Here we go. I called it. It's a 30%, not 20. But here, see, they're disappearing. This is what we're trying to avoid. I'm hoping that by having a road here and barns in this square, that we will have fewer of these other fields doing this. Because this makes me, like, nauseous that this is happening. So I'm thinking if we cut a road in and put some barns here, we may have to do the same over here. Cut a road in, put some barns here, to hopefully keep this from happening over and over. Yeah, I might do that with the squash field too. Because what are they bringing in? Whoa, 1,200 squash? Oof. I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea. Get the last of them, guys. See, these two fields are completely gone. What is this? Cotton and rye. Do I have a cotton field somewhere else? I don't think I do. Okay, here we go. We're going to remove structure. We're gonna bring a stone road down here and a stone road down here, and we're gonna build 1, 2, 3. Oh, scratch that! Scratch that! Scratch that! Scratch that! Don't start building. I'm gonna build 1, 2, 3 barns. And we're gonna come over here. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It just feels like the right thing. You know, sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. And this time, I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now we need to... Oh yeah, too many farmers. That one's not quite done. But this is going to be all housing in here, and they'll be the people that work in those. So we need some more fields. I think we're going to do fields here. Let's go like here. 17 feels too much. I don't... Yeah, let's start down here. Let's go like this. And we want 8 by 12? That seems small. Or I think that's what we... What are these? 12 by 18. So 12 by, yeah, 12 by 18. So we're gonna miss 2 seasons of production with those from these fields, but hopefully we'll get a better yield on all these other fields, and it'll be null. Hopefully it'll be a lateral move. Okay, put 2 people in here. So if you look, these are the little apple trees. You can actually see the little red, well, I don't know if you guys will be able to see. They're super small, but there's little red dots on there. That's little apple trees. And then this one maybe isn't started yet. Here's one. These are the little cherry trees. There's one there, but they're going around planting the new cherry seedlings. And then down here, they're gonna be little grape plots. They probably didn't start these yet. That's fun. Firewood is still not caught up all the way, but look how few. Look, there's no more of those yellow little snow markers because we used 1,000 wood and apparently filled these homes, and there's probably a bunch of lumber hanging around as well. Yeah, there's 1,000 lumber now too. So we can always adjust those now to make up for that. So I'm not trying to cause a big spike here or anything, but I am gonna go ahead and open these. And I also want to see if glass production started back up, because yeah, okay, good. These guys need glass, but if we can get some of these houses going, I think that would look cool. This will cause a little bit of a spike, but we're at the point now in our population that opening 3 or 4 shouldn't be the end of the world. I'm really interested to see. So we have to remember squash and pumpkins for these new spots. Oh, they're already done. Okay, good. Squash and pumpkins. Great. And then we can do. Oh yeah, I put a forester's lodge here, so we don't want to go too much further this way. Okay, I'm glad. I had forgotten about that. Let's go ahead and remove these resources, and we might put something here, either like a field going this way, or maybe another pasture could fit in there. Okay, how are we doing on? So we have about 1,000 value in fertilizer. Yeah, we're close. We could get one of these. But we already have peppers. Do we have peas? Sorry about the erratic movement there. We don't have peas. Alright, and let's see what we have extra in the inventory. More flowers, more cotton. It's quite a bit of cotton. Let's just go ahead and bump the flowers up to 500. So we're going to say peas. We'll do 50, 500, and then this is going to be 500 once they're in. And then this guy. And the funny thing is, this one is seed in stock that usually sends livestock. Thanks, but no thanks, guys. I'm gonna say see you later. Okay, here we go. That saved time. It gets me every time. So we're gonna have peas. All right, great. So let's do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do another crop field right here. This will be our peas field when it's done. So what I want to figure out strategically is, you know, I wasn't. What? That's very good. We got our fuel limit. I love to see it. So what I want to know now, so we have a forester's node here. Maybe we keep going this way with crop fields. The only question is, are we going to be able to get, if we have crop fields up here, are we going to be able to get that food to the city center where it needs to be? You know, there's a lot of movement that has to happen. All right, let's see if our strategy here is going to work. So this field is going to get done. This peanut field is going to get cleared. That's the other thing. We have to think about where we're going to put the workers so that they can get to the fields. I think maybe I shouldn't have done this like city center idea. Maybe I should have done smaller communities with crops in between. I mean, to be fair, what I could do is, oh geez, this is not helping that much. This field's closer to being done. That field is closer. This one did get done. But these fields here are still losing a considerable amount of crop. So the issue is not their distance to the barn. The issue is the distance from their homes. So I think I might do a little market here and put some housing here. And a little market over here and put some housing here. I think that's our only way. And it doesn't have to be a lot of houses, just, 4 or 5. I think that's what we do next. But I think we'll make this peas. Oh gosh, it's late autumn when we only have 7,000 food. Eesh. And I took away a bunch of our wild food gathering up there. Jeez. Well, we might have a little bit of a starvation problem this winter. Actually, there might be some food in town. In between these buildings. Might as well get that. It's close. I don't know what to do with that strip. But anyways, we are at the 29-minute mark, and that's entirely too long. We conquered mostly one problem with the firewood, and we have another continued problem with food. So we'll see how we do next episode. Thank you so much for checking this out. I appreciate people's time and attention. Thank you for the comments and the likes and all of that. It means a lot to me. Bye for now.